TP into the back of the site, shoring up those defenses. They handed the rifle over to Ethan. He does not get the kill, but blinded up. Jorgamo is in the action, he's in the fight, and players are loaded. He might just be able to do it. Jumping spot is shut down. Tavai, surely he's finished. It's a 1v1 to save them in the series. The spike needs to be planted, and Com knows it. He's slowed it all the way down. He's playing it safe. The shock darts at play. There needs to be the plan. There needs to be the fight for down. Com's done it.
So today we're going to try and find out how EG managed to curtail the W Gaming and beat PRX here. And we're going to take a look at the final map of Ascent. And we're going to start with a bonus round. But this is actually a round the PRX win. And it is that bonus, so they don't have great guns either. And they win this round through just an ingenious idea. An aggressive idea, it's still PRX, but they do it in such a clever, weird way that you've never seen before. So it's going to start off pretty normal. Okay, we're just going to start off with a pretty normal mid-default, and EG played pretty slow on the whole, and PRX, I think, struggled with that, right? So we get the KO knife in towards short, you get the smoke across here, and, you know, it's very kind of passive in towards mid. Whilst that's going on, though, you can see we've got a jet smoke down here, and Forsaken has actually hopped on top of this box and just destroyed the Killjoy turret, okay? So, you know, pretty aggressive from PRX early on, you know, and they don't have a lot of weaponry in here. Then you're going to see that Com is going to drone in towards mid as well and just clear this out. They put a second smoke out here, and again, you can tell, you know, we're very slowly kind of working through the stages, and so goes the drone there. So, you know, at this point in the round, they're still just holding pretty deep on the extremities here, right, whilst these three kind of explore towards mid and take this mid space. And as we run the round forward, we're about to see, as we tick down, some aggression towards short here. They send in a flash towards Mindfreak, but the one-way goes up just here towards short, which, you know, stops them here. For EG, they, you know, don't want to run through that one way, and so again they just pause. Now at this point, a minute 5 left in the round, we're going to see one of the craziest things I think you will see in a game of Valorant, because of these pings. I can't tell whether this is something that PRX have cooked up like prior to the game, or if this is on the fly by Forsaken, who has pinged for Jing here to put his Sage Wall like that. And this is so crazy that you're going to see that Bren and Sideshow think it's a mistake. But it's definitely not a mistake, right? Well, you can see the pings here. This is definitely what they want to do, to put the Sage Wall out just like that. Because the idea is we're going to Sage Wall here. Forsaken's going to sneak ahead of it. And then they're going to have a high-low setup where Jing is on top of the wall. Forsaken's behind, kind of in front of the wall even. And that means that when Boostia walks up here to check, you know, what's going on with this wall, he's going to run into two players and they're going to find the first kill.
While in that role, stepping up to the task here, but... What? Okay, that's a bit of a misplay. What is it?
What?
Is this intended?
I've no idea.
Forsaken's like tucked close to the corner.
It looks like Forsaken's been trapped in a little prison.
Yep. The cryo chamber is the high-low. You expect there just to be one? There's not. There's two of them.
Now, this idea is genius for a lot of reasons. Obviously, the setup is so weird and bizarre, but it's so cool. The second thing is, as well, the timing of it. It was done with about a minute left, which is when this kind of thing normally happens, right? And obviously, there's the possibility that no one from EG even comes towards it. But, you know, just the fact that this wall might get noticed by someone, you know, they might think that this is just a normal wall if they didn't fully come up and check it, and so might not even realize that there is a gap there to be exploited. And even so, a jet is in front of it, so they could always updraft, you know, potentially, and get behind it anyway. So EG still don't really know what's going on, and even if they come and destroy this wall at this point, right, they still have to clear the rest of B main, and like, it's just such a problem, this wall right now. And so whilst EG start to pressure in towards mid here, you can see them start breaking towards the door. You know, now there's kind of this problem where they don't have this B main part, though, so they don't want to just, you know, commit to just having like 3 people run out of door. That doesn't seem like a great idea. They send the dart in just there. They then start to pressure back towards short, perhaps hoping the PRX might have rotated, or, you know, maybe they can find a kill here, but they don't quite find this kill. They do damage to Mindfreak just there, but they don't find the kill. And Demon 1 here is lurking in towards Spawn as well, but he can't find this kill either as PRX start to rotate across. So EG couldn't quite manage to get the kills there. We then get this skirmish kind of towards mid as these players try and get past. And the time, there's only 20 seconds left at this point, and Ethan gets hit by this Seize. They also get hit by this Paranoia here, and you can see the EG at this point were kind of, you know, it was all just a big mess, because Ethan's actually going to throw the spike there, hoping maybe that someone else who's not seized can go pick it up to get them to this B site. And then these last 18 seconds are just going to be pure chaos, but PRX will win the round.
Decided nobody can see a bloody thing. Where is the salvage? Where is the answer back? Swinging through the smokes. There's no time at all. Only 11 seconds remaining. They've got to get themselves onto the site. The spike special delivery, drop it down. No kill found. Here's the plan. Time alone. They have about a second to spare. Pushing through. Jorgamo holds. Denied in the end. Everyone's low. And Divide to clean up.
If that round doesn't have you on the edge of your seat watching map 5 of the lower bracket finals, I don't know what will.
But as the half wore on, EG became wise to some of the ideas that PRX were going for, and they also just started playing with complete control, it felt like, as well, right? Playing very much as a group, as a team, understanding not to overstep the mark whatsoever. And this is a great example of it in round number 8, where PRX are going to go for almost a throwback, a callback to a play that they made against Fnatic. It was slightly different because Jing was on Raze rather than Sage, but it's essentially the same play, where we're going to get a Fade Haunt out here, we're going to get the flash coming from the KO, we're going to get a one-way smoke here, and Jing is also going to Sage Wall himself up on top of the ledge just here, so that then, you know, with the Fate Haunt and the Flash, they get revealed, you get the spam, you get the kill. But EG was somewhat wise to the fact that this might be the case, and managed to get the spam back and get the kill back.
Granted to EG. Operator online for Forsaken. Fast plays now. This is a tent, isn't it? All the way through. There's a haunt off of it. Wasn't dealt with, but Jing gets counter spam.
But now this is the crucial part in the round from EG. Because what happens at this point is they were finding a lot of first kills, but from here they don't overstep the mark. They play patient. They don't go anywhere too fast. They wait, okay? So you almost see that, like Boostio and Demon 1 here, it's almost like they want to go in right now, but these guys say no. Don't do anything. Chill. We are taking this super slow. And you start to see that the drone comes out towards Wine here as well, right? Just checking every possibility that there possibly could be here. And then they go for the Sovereign coming in here as well from Com in towards Short that allows these guys to enter, right? And this was the crucial thing. Anytime EG got that first kill, they were always, or at least most of the time, just pausing and taking their time, taking a breather, waiting to see if PRX did something else that was crazy, and, you know, just kind of sticking together in little groups like they are here, and just making sure that they weren't getting caught out by any further aggression coming from PRX. And as they start to come into the site here, what you're gonna see is that CGRS is about to send out a Prowler. Once he's just finished avoiding that, you're gonna get the Prowler coming out from here, and it's gonna tag on to Demon 1. And CGRS here may be just getting a little overzealous. He's then gonna chase the Prowler, but, you know, he's running into two players, and so he's gonna die as well just here, in towards Short just there. Forsaken misses his op shot towards A, and pretty much at this point, the round is over, and you'll see even towards the end here, Com is going to find kind of a backstab, and Com was really, really good at this in this game as well, just holding on to this back line. He was finding a ton of kills, a ton of value from just kind of, you know, these kind of areas, kind of, you know, that final gap. And yeah, EG won a lot of attacking rounds just like this. And by the end of the half, I think the PRX didn't really know what to do. EG were controlling them, they were controlling their aggression, and it felt like PRX was somewhat running out of ideas of, you know, what to do, and we ended up with, you know, more rounds like this, where this is a save for them, but it's going to be, you're going to see some of the disconnect here from PRX, right? So it's still the same stuff from EG, the knife in towards Short there, you get the smoke here, you get the second smoke out there just as they're droning, right? So all the things that they've done before. Forsaken actually does get seen and he has to retreat with the dash, but he's still getting pinged and he's used the dash, so, you know, he has to use this smoke as well, and he does manage to retreat. But you're just going to see, again, we're on like slightly different pages here, because as Forsaken is retreating here, what he's going to do is he's actually going to come and shut the door, and he shuts the door as CGRS does this jump peek. So this door is now closing, but they know that CGRS is there now as well. So again, you just see, and obviously this is, you know, maybe playing with a sub and things like that, right? Like these things, they happen, right? It's fair enough, but, you know, we see some of the disconnect that was maybe there. So now CGRS is trapped. He's going to get revealed by this dart. They're then going to flash him, and they, you know, take care really of this kind of situation here in mid.
It's going to take magic. Dig themselves out of this hole. Needs to be a massive moment. Shot through the wall, that landed, that connected, straight to the head, flash to set them up, push him back in, it's dismantled in an instant.
But then from there, we also get good examples here from Demon 1 of, not overstepping the mark. In these 5v3s, you're going to see EG in this round. From this point onwards, it's pretty much like a flawless way of playing this round, right? They see where Jing is, but Demon 1, doesn't go dashing in and updrafting and popping knives and trying to, get this kill as fast as he can. He waits for his teammates, right? He waits for his teammates to come across instead. And, Jing basically ends up in an impossible position where Demon 1, is coming one way, these two are coming the other way. Then Boostio is going to see these guys just here. Then you've got Ethan pushing in towards spawn. And just watch here as Jorgmo is going to come right up to Boostio as well. And just make sure, really, that every kill is just 100%, right? So as the shooting goes on there, Ethan then swings out, finds the kill on Mindfreak. And then as this final player is here, you see that when Boostio is taking this fight, we've also got Jorgmo right here to trade if needed, if he ever lost that fight as well. And this was EG, playing at their best again, getting to that kind of everyone on the same mindset, everyone is kind of working in the same direction, and it managed to basically destroy PRX on this attack side. But then let's finish with round number 19. So we swap sides at this point, but PRX, again, were very aggressive on their attack side as well. A lot of 5-man stack hits, things like this were coming in pretty frequently from them. And what you're going to see in this one is they actually managed to find the first kill here, PRX, where you get the Omen Flash coming in here. You're going to get a Fade Horn, you're going to get the KO Knife, you're going to get Forsaken updrafting back into the back of the site, you're going to get the Sage Wall coming up. And they are going to find this first kill here as Forsaken, catches Boostio, who isn't caught by the Fade Horn, but, with so much going on, didn't hear Forsaken come deep in onto the site.
Bro, PRX would need to take the ults that they've earned and turn them into a snowball here.
It's all in again. Nightfall to the back, towards the back side of it, no one's suspecting it.
And then from here, you just get the genius in Evil Geniuses, because Com knows that this Sage Wall is here. They'd have already seen this Sage Wall at this point in the half. And so he's got his Sova ult, and so he just sends it towards Jing. He just sends it to the top of the wall here in the window, which is just crazy. As far as I can tell, there's, nothing other than his intuition that someone is probably going to be there. And that manages to get the kill here on Jing.
Who's right over the top? Not sure if it's a Nightfall or what. Com seeks to equalize, unleashing the Hunter's Fury, and does connect it onto Jing,
who was on top of the wall again.
And then we end up in the 4v4 retake, which from EG's perspective is just a thing of beauty, as you will see. So it's going to start off with the drone here just coming out, and it will manage to spot PRX trying to maybe be a bit aggressive again, right? Like anytime the PRX are trying to be a bit aggressive, EG are shutting it down. And then you're going to see Demon 1 just go crazy in this, where he's going to swing out here, manage to kill Mindfreak. You're going to get the KO nade back here. You're going to pop the KO ult as well. Then he's going to put a smoke down here. Ethan is going to run up towards, maybe as, to try and counteract anyone kind of swinging out from kind of lane here from PRX. Ethan's going to flash this. Demon 1 is going to pop knives. He's then going to updraft, find a kill just there. Then Jorgmo is going to be kind of towards the boat just here. He's then going to flash. Demon 1's going to dash with that flash and find another kill. And then it's just going to be Divide left in a 1v4 with no hope. And Demon 1 is going to kill him too. And when EG play like this, it's pretty much unstoppable.
Right now from PRX, they're just choosing to play full retake with no command.
Yeah, Ethan's got that one. Lets it loose. Pushing them back, no util to be used in this instance. Already just starting to flood the way back into the site. Has to be the big moments. Demon 1. This guy is just spectacular. It's 3 for him to buy. He's left towards main, but not for much longer. Full defuse, and EG, they could feel it.